Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to Library of Babel. Today, we're gonna try going for Philip again. Well, Philip again, but not crying children. Ah, how sad. We are going with she on Tiferef's lore. This is more or less purely a test run, because I didn't use them yet. Properly, at least. I did attribute some passives. And I am curious how this will go. Oh, come on. Okay. And just to make sure. Well, okay. Precarious Mind is something they all have. Becoming staggered does not change resistances. At the start of each scene, draw one page, and first die of a random choice page gain on clash lose, all allies gain manifested mind next scene. If the owner has manifested mind, plus dice power based on burn, and plus stagger damage. On hit or deflect, inflict to inflict burn. Starts at... Okay. Okay, manifested mind triples their resistances. Which means they are very low, effectively. It does actually on hit or deflect, so if I win the clashes, it doesn't matter at all. Can't directly crying children targets. Unhearing child. Unseeing is inflict paralysis. And unspeaking is, yeah, immobilized. We have the... Ooh, that's quite unfortunate here. We have the usual Valentin and Tenma, and a random Shigun. Oh, there it is. Manifested Mind. Unfortunately, I probably should use actual pages on Valentin too, instead of just one dice. This one is probably the most important, the one that immobilizes. Yep. I have a pretty huge bleed focus in this team. So it should be a lot of damage against actual targets. Oh, that's nice. Except if Ref is kinda dying now. Manifest Mind, yeah. Dude, okay. Should they not still have the same thing? As I did give Ifref Eugene some poise because I did realize a new patch came out and Full Stop Office was kinda reworked. Now they have poise and there is a very nice passive with Snipe. Dice for the first offensive die in the act instead of 8. Instead of 4 power and 8 damage. And at the end of each scene, gain number of empty dice times 3 poison next scene. I'm assuming the broken die counts as unused die. Though I do think I also made a mistake because of... I took Scrapper. If 2 plus or other allies present are subordinates at the start of the act, at the start of each scene, gain 1 beatdown. Which I'm not really seeing here. Oh, they just get 3 dice now. No, that's kinda screwed up. Okay, there is a very big issue of not having HP here. still screwed up. We can do this, we can do this. That's fine, and that's also fine. Tenma is gonna get beaten quite hard. Oh, I probably should have just focused on actually staggering them. Instead of just flashing everything normally. That's 36 burn. Oh no. Okay. Love is necessary here. Oh. I also took appetite. Do you... How could you possibly not have pages? So you are the cannot redirect. That's... Ah. Bound. And she has... Oh, that's so annoying. Yeah, murmurs. This could have manifested mind. Is this permanent? No, it should be next scene. I'm not quite sure. This should be fine, I think. Ooh. You don't have the basic overcome crisis. That's quite bad. Ah. Let's go like this. Well, Tenma is dead. Well, Valentin is almost dead. Oh dear. Oh no, she actually... Wait. Yeah? How much shield she has? 5.4. Does this last breath actually count? Against Burn? That would be crazy nice. It's actually really nice too. Wow. Ah, cannot redirect. Okay. Should be fine then. And now the real issue comes around. $4,545 HP. Okay, what do we have here? Last one, dice power. Last one, plus number of units speed dice. Plus emotion level minus Baron divided by 45 mean 1 dice power. And Garden plus emotion level times 20% final all damage roll. Plus emotion level times 60 minus 600 if non-Baron. Percent. What? What? Okay, so I'm assuming this is just meant to be fought with Baron. That's awful. At the start of your scene, gain emotion level negative emotion coins and on a staggered inflict emotion level burn to all enemies. And gain burn inflicted burn. Okay, so at least he burns himself too. Yeah, that's... Starts off number of scene divided by 8 emotion levels. Okay. Unfortunately, this is the ranged page, so Valentine can't deal with that. -2 targets dice power and guard. Just that. This should probably easily outroll it. Hold on. This is page marked with Arcana. Yeah. Okay. I just have to use this. Not that much haste, actually. It's not the greatest. Oh, that's really bad. Don't think I can win this. Okay, this is a pretty easy clash, though. Here. 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 This still should be fine. This is very scary, though. Just go, my goon. And the... Ooh. Counter dice. Flying sword. Let's see. Fast flying sword. Okay, this should be fine. We'll definitely have to pre-make the decks properly. Okay, that's alright. Ooh. Kinda expected. Did not expect these to lose. Justice. That would be great with because one villain. One villain kill, gain 1 magical girl, otherwise one villain death, gain 1 hysteria. On villain engagement, gain 1 justice. Justice is dice power, no damage. Okay, yeah. I've seen lose justice. Or blessing, which would be a lot. I think this is mostly Pierce enemy. I'm gonna go for justice now, though. Okay, what do we have now? Apparently, you should easily deal with this. Yeah, there's like no way. Each of these has counter dice. This two. You have now 4 ace. So even this should be reasonably easy. Let's go. Ink over. Oh dear. Desperate struggle. And to overcome crisis. my goon shall go Wrath of Torment. Desperate Struggle. Twice. Just once, actually. I don't think this could win a clash against these counters. Don't think there's anything that could help it win a clash. Doesn't inflict bleed. She doesn't really have much to do that here. Just gonna go Extreme Edge and Flying Sword then. And let's see. Right. That's unfortunate. That's very nice. Oof. No, she actually died. Justice. Yeah, you still kill. Friend. Okay, I have to also check. Okay, she also gets... Yeah, this is for 4th. Okay. She'll gain what? High haste and 1 damage up. She did. Okay. This also exists. Of dice power. Of pages involving bleed and bleed through pages. So this should also work. Right? I don't see why it wouldn't. Also, this, I'm not sure why Scrapper doesn't actually work. Oh, Hate 7. Wait, it was, yeah, used by Love. On defensive win. We're doing that then. This definitely should work. Hoping. Let's overcome crisis. Yep, should be fine. Okay, it did work once. I'm not doing any damage at all. Like, absolutely nothing. Huh. Okay. Arcana 1. Blessing. Didn't get Justice? I'm not sure why. Okay, that's rough. Hold on. 8. Chant. Okay, it did use automatically. That's why he has 10 damage down. Okay. You're gonna die. Unfortunately, that is the case. Never mind, he's goated. Never mind, he's dead now. We can go Boundary of Death here. It rolls at minimum 20 now. And it's gonna roll way higher. Here. No, 2 Arcana. Justice. 2 Chant. Actually, why I have to recheck this again? Okay, it's X fragile damage down for 2 scenes. So that's 12 damage down, yeah. Yeah, that's a good buy. This is definitely a loss, but I do want to check if I can even get through this phase. Nothing, just actually nothing. He didn't almost survive, but it was quite funny. This. 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 Extreme Edge. Still have illusion. To overcome crisis. Okay. Ooh, that's a stagger. Hey, she got Death Incarnate. It's fine now, right? No, it's not. Okay. 0, 0, 15. Okay. Okay, that's... Normal attacks basically don't damage Philip at all. Only really Baron does, so... This is what I would consider. This would be a lot of burn. On someone who doesn't take much damage from burn, it would be great, obviously. I don't think there is something that reduces burn damage. Predation would be quite nice, maybe? Mostly because just shield every turn would help with burn. Obviously, Nostalgic Embrace of the Old Days would be also great. Max 13 Nostalgic Embrace. So that's up to 3 dice power and A lot of stagger damage. What else could I have? I think that would be Tremor reduced too. Obviously Bleed didn't do much against him. Ooh. See less speed die of target. He always had one free though. Again, Bleed and Tremor doesn't do much probably. Just Tremor again. Reducing max stagger resist would maybe do something, but I don't deal stagger damage to him really. On Pierce or 2 Tremor bursts in once per page, inflict 1 hollow, gain 1 tentacles. At max tentacles recover 5% max stagger resist. If nothing else, this is a ton of stagger. Okay. Rapture, recover stagger. Huh. We don't really have... Wait, this is on Rapture, hit or deflect. Max resist, it's reduced though, a lot. Could try going just because stagger and maybe because of tentacles. Is this has 3 units unfortunately. This would be really nice probably for Eugene. But I have quite a few receptions to do. This is discard. Don't... This is very curious. Wrist cutter. No bleed obviously, but... Maybe? Pulsation would be awful because... Well, it wouldn't be awful. It's a lot of power boosts. But it's sometimes I'm just not gonna deal damage because immobilization. Huh. Well, we can try with Roland. Okay. I lost the ship for a bit. I will have to give Valentin at least another page he can use normally. Other than just extreme edges and flashes. They do draw pages though. That's nice. Half his deck now draws 1 page. That should be fine. Let's go. Breath of Torment. Just because, really. You wanna do... Oh yeah. Eugene. This. I'm not sure why this doesn't work. Up 2+ or all other allies present are subordinates at the start of the act. At the start of your scene, gain 1 beatdown. Subordinates, she fixer page. These are not subordinates. Oh, that's awful. That's annoying. This annoyingly probably wasn't to do anything. something for free, because I do. This also doesn't really do much. It's a lot of healing, but it's also... it's not great. Might go more bleed, but do I really need more bleed? Sure, let's go companionship. Gonna help others recover stagger. Alright. Let's try that again. I remember this happening. Oh, that's... okay, that's gonna be a clash lose at least. These are awful clashes though. This is probably actually the worst one. Can't redirect. Haze? Or susceptible? This also binds him. Susceptible, okay. Rough. Oh, come on. How much shield do you have? 2.9. I don't think I can deal that much damage though. Ah. Well, you have no choice to do but to do damage, so... you have even bigger resistances failures. That's so annoying. Let's try at least. Okay, that's a block. Okay, that's a stagger. Wonderful, actually. Very annoying. Very bad. Wrist cutter. Okay, others can redirect though. Right? Yep. That's great. What do I want for you? And who's even gonna do that stuff? You're probably gonna go here. You can use the one flying sword, but... ah, that's not great either. Should be fine. Should be fine. It's not fine. Okay. Okay, this is nullified when staggered. Yeah, when staggered, not completely removed when staggered. That's a bit annoying, honestly. This should be an easy win. Here's the worst case. Here. 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 Yeah. There we go. Now the issue. Oh, at least this is nice. Two haste. That's not the best. Ink over. This guy has a lot of pages. 5.2 HP. At least this should be maximum of power. Ooh, no. No slash. This should also be fine. So should these. Okay. No point in not doing that. You have a very good reason not to actually use dice. No! Okay, that's quite bad. Okay, that's wonderful though. Pen hands, lies. Increase the cost of all out pages. Okay, that would be quite bad for me right now. Probably that's the idea. Just maximize that. That's the idea for sure. And that was fair, but we're not actually using Flash A. Change the idea. Obviously not working. As much as I liked the page. Does he get... Okay, he gets damage and dice power from emotion levels. And it's reduced for burn on himself. Should be easily outmatched. This should also be fine. And this also should be fine. You can take a turn off? Probably. You can just go let's play here. Yeah, this rolls way more. Ow! I guess. Okay. Okay. 6 Ray Scatter. Okay. It's maxed out now. This is 5 paralysis. That's wonderful. Just an issue that these two don't have any actual healing. Should be fine with this ink over. Let's play here. Ah, this is clearly not enough, but this should be at least 8 power. 8 power. Okay, you can just do this. And you can also do this. No point. There we go. Okay, it did work great. Probably the 5 paralysis helped a lot. Oh my. Oh my. Learning for using. Inflict 4 plus emotion level times 2 burn deal burn stagger damage. Now can she? Okay, should easily outmatch him. And it, I don't know how much it costs, actually. This should be fine. This is also great. Okay, this is alright. You're gonna die. I probably do need healing on everyone, at least a bit. Flying Sword. Overcome Crisis. Okay, it should be fine. Like this. Okay. That's nice. Okay, doing quite well. How much does it actually cost, I wonder? 60 stagger damage and yeah. 6 paralysis. Great. 24 bleed? Huh. Okay, he restores light for using focus pages, that's beautiful. Yeah, the overcome crisis though. Ink over. My beloved. Poison is also quite nice here. Obviously, extreme match here. Overcome. Just you're just gonna look fancy. Wonderful. Taking even more damage. These 200... Okay. 100 bleed actually deals some damage. $600 burn damage. Okay. This higher emotion level can really be scary. Okay, this is his second phase. I think it has like 6, 7. 7, I said 7. Okay. Another extreme edge. Overcome crisis. How much HP? Okay, it's 11. For the first hitting scene. I don't think she's gonna survive this. Valentine 0.88 HP. Okay. That's great. Go flashing strike. Go flashing sword. Not my high day. Let's play. And overcome crisis. Twice. Okay. These are beautiful debuffs though. 900 burn damage. Ah, that's why they have so much burn. I forgot about this. Unless I got inflict burn, yeah. $14 bound is also amusing. Is this only on slash hit here? I don't think I need to increase his burn anymore. It is unfortunately once per page. That's a ton of emotion coins. Should be fine. Oh no! Oh. That's not bad. No, that's not great. Oh, you're... I have no idea how they are alive. You brain it light. Just... yeah. Probably instead of card draw. Just... yeah, just that. Should be fine. Yeah, we'll see about that. This should be basically 100% damage. Which was 5. Okay. Still alive. Oh my goodness. Zero HP. Ah. Actually 0 HP. That's beautiful. Okay. It's a loss anyway, for sure. Because I cannot deal with the next phases. Oh, he's actually dead. What do you have now? No. No, there's so many of them. That's screwed up. I was not ready at all. I need to remake these decks. I need some proper and light spending. You need some more restoration to get rid of these flashes. It's just not good. Can you? No. Right, you can't deal with these at all, like this. That's that right? Oh, it's over. Five paralysis. Hey, he stagger damages Hilaris. It's actually over now. Yeah, so it's over. You need light restoration too. Wait. Okay, it is just both of them have double paralysis infliction too. That sucks. Death incarnate and it's dead. Okay. I'm unsure why I couldn't reach emotion level 5 here. I think Yezot should be able to do it. No, Alright. I will remake the decks and we'll try either this again or gonna try something else. Alright. I have returned, I have slightly modified the decks, but I decided we're not gonna try going Philip again because I got the third stage out of 7. I do think this is doable, but I don't even know how to build for it and it would take a long time. So I'm just gonna try going the other receptions first. I don't remember what these guys did. Obviously it's charged, but damn, these are all high. Okay. Last target's dimensional rift by 2 rounded up dice power. And guard of pages involving charge. On hits, when charged, can inflict rapture and gain shield. Unleash scene, spend 1 max missing load times 4 and up charge over max to gain load. Gain shield next scene. Okay. Load on pages involving dimensional rift used plus X all damage and dice card on hit Spend 1 load to inflict 1 dimensional rift and overcharge rapture and gain free shield. Minus 30% received all rapture damage and stagger damage. Owners from W Corp minus 80% received all rapture damage and stagger damage. Huh. Good thing I'm not rapture. This is... I don't think I can even deal with this at all. That's alright. A bit annoying, but alright. Okay, okay. I did change the Helma deck to be a little bit top heavy. This is... I removed the 2 haste at the start of fight and this is annoying now. Okay, you can go on this battle here. And this is a pretty bad start. Endless battle, you can't even clash with anyone. Okay, just... This is not winnable. Can do that though. And let's focus on this guy. Hot should also clash at least, so let's go with that. And alright. Let's see how this works. Okay. Heavily underestimated my own units. Oh, that rolls for 17. Right, she has snipe. Actually, I have to check right now with broken dice to count. She got poise. Okay. Ooh. Alright, look at the Dayton. Huh. 1 charge, that's alright. This is also overcharge, okay. No one else even clashes here. Also overcharge. How surprising. Okay. This is... I'm not sure if this would win. She doesn't have any haste here. I might have to change something to fix that issue. Let's try that. And this, I guess. In the opposite order, though. Yeah? Yeah, in the opposite order like this. Okay. Really doubtful this will actually be able to deal with this, but I will try. Right, and 2 endless battles would be something I would like to use if they didn't have more speed and more dice. Yeah, just a bit too slow. Ooh. Ooh, that's really bad. How did you lose that hold? Wow, this went horribly. Okay, that kinda does explain it. Cannot be serious. Okay, the bonus only really counts for damage. overcharged. But this is kind of crazy. Please die. That would be nice. This is also gonna be lost, but it is a test run. Evade roll 12? Wow. This is crazy. Okay. This is not great, in fact. I don't even have the cards to deal with this. .9 stagger. Rapture is... yeah. Okay, this is at least a death sentence. Should be. $74, yeah, okay. 400 damage. Well, they're gonna lose Death Incarnate. That's a pretty big issue. I... Obviously not winnable. Okay. We can at least pull around a bit. $72 damage? How damage resistant is she? That's probably in the passive somewhere. Allies charge times 5%. Received all damage and stagger damage. Okay. Uh-huh. At the start of the act, give 4 charge to all allies. At the start of each scene, give 2 charge to all allies. If 3 class or allies present are from W Corp at the start of the act, plus target's rapture. Okay, that's not that. Yeah, charge damage resistance. Unfortunate. I actually do have a second floor there. I didn't notice. I don't have a ready one. I'm not really gonna bother. I might try. No. Something else again. Not here. Might try just forcing some reception with hate. Because that is a lot of damage, theoretically. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Is this different? Weighty break untransferable. If target is staggered, add 5 plus clashes lost last seen on hit once per page, other 5 cent plan die. Okay, last. On stagger, all other puppeteer allies use click on target. On tremor burst, once per page inflict 1 feeble disarm and bind next scene. Oh! That's very nice. Because I already have it, that's why it's nice. Just or something, whatever, kinda. Sure. Yes, yes. I think these are the same. More or less. You need it. Yes. Only 2? No, okay, that's why. Forceful gesture. 2 times here. 2 times here. 2. Okay. Just gonna add something like this. And let's try going after smiling faces, because they are here and I forgot about them. You. The blue. Okay. Smiling faces pages. Swiftness. Gluttonous blows. Plus smoke divided by 5. Max 3 dice power. More than 10 smoke. Aspire and guard of pages involving tremor or appetite. Oh! On class ruin plus appetite consume this scene, 2/4 max 5 all damage. After tremor burst, recover appetite consume this scene, max 20% tremor bursted HP. That's a lot. Toxic inhalation minus target smoke divided by 15, max 2, targets dice power and all damage. After inflicting smoke through peristomes, inflict smoke inflicted anti-recovery. On kill, inflict 5 smoke to all enemies. Okay. Smoke gives plus smoke divided by 5 damaging ailments through pages. As plus targets damaging ailments max 250% all damage bonus effectiveness and minus 50% received damaging status ailments damage and staggered damage bonus effectiveness. What does smoke do? Plus, each smoke gives 3% all damage and 4% received damaging ailment damage and staggered damage. Mine? Base X divided by 25 smoke gain. Lose 1/5 of your smoke at the end of this scene. Ah. Okay, and yeah, these are all gonna be the same. Let's see. Deep drag. On use, consume 2, max 10 appetite, gain 3 smoke and draw 1 page. That's a big roll. Deep drag. Amazing. That's a 12 to 14 too. Four to 6, that's probably not enough. They don't have any bonuses at the start for now. So this actually doesn't roll that high. This should at least be 5 to 7. And you can use a creek too. 5 to 7, 5 to 7, 5 to 6, 4 to 6, 5 to 6. Just to make sure. Bonuses for targets tremor, yeah. Okay, so we're gonna juggle. Fumes. This should easily avoid this. Click here. Oh, yeah, click here. Okay. Beautiful so far. Not quite sure how they gained this free smoke. 8. This 5 smoke? Hold on. Okay, this one used... Okay. It was the deep breath. It gave 3 smoke. I'm not sure it has 5. Okay, gain 3 plus appetite consumed divided by 2 smoke. That's a bit annoying. Okay, this should be at least easy, very easy to deal with. This is reasonably easy to deal with. This should be fine. And this should be fine. Here we have... Oh, why are you so slow? Didn't you also use automated movement? That's bizarre. Should be fine. Though I'm not actually... Okay, it should be fine because of these. Probably. Actually, I'm not unsure. Evade should easily, obviously, win. But the rest is up in the air. Click here. And it's still not great. Click here. Alright. Ooh. Okay. Great. Not great. We're probably gonna go for Despair. Though Love would also be nice. We do have lots of blocking. Oh, Despair is... Yeah, it's extremely nice in a clutch. Okay, this should be quite easy. It's easily doable for sure. Maybe easily doable. I'm not actually certain in the strength of the evade. Oh, that's a bit annoying. Hold on, just to make sure. Okay, this is a stagger and it's absolutely certain. Okay, we can play around like this. Yeah, it should be fine. Not perfect. Oh, okay. Not great. They really don't roll high enough for that. Wonderful. Beautiful free creek. Beautiful second free creek, I'm pretty sure. This is a bit annoying. Ah, it's the expensive. Okay, let's hope for a win for Tifereth. Should be done. Nope. It's quite bad. Blessing. For sure. That's a massive roll. And... ah, he's bound, really? Why are they so fast? Might have screwed this up, in a way. This is probably not a win either. Wait. This has to be a win. And this has to be a kill, for sure. Yep. Didn't expect that. That's bad. Okay, this is actually getting ridiculous. Here. Should at least give one of the... That was from Hate. Chant, was it? Okay. Wang, Jin, and me. They have very similar decks to the basic ones. Obviously, +1 dice power. They also have... I'm not sure if that's the case. Only for enemies, but they have starting draw 6. Smoke Overdrive. Plus smoke, divided by 8, dice power, guard and damage, minus 100% smoke loss, plus 2 to self, smoke through pay, plus 4 smoke gain, and plus 2 applicate. At the start of the act, gain 8 smoke and appetite. What? That's... okay. That's kinda crazy. That's actually ridiculous. Okay. And that's that we've seen at 10 plus smoke, gain 8 appetite, draw 1 page and restore 1 light. Gain 8 appetite. What? Wow. Okay. Ah. Sooty Whack. On hit or deflect, inflict tremor. After inflicting smoke through pages, enemies gain smoke. Inflicted appetite. Yeah, there's no way to crash down on that appetite. After inflicting tremor, also inflict 1 smoke. With bursting tremor, consume 1 appetite. Up to 4 appetite actually for plus 25% tremor bursted. Add 4 plus appetite, consume plus 1 next die power. If 3 plus or allies present are from smiling faces at the start of the act. On hit or deflect once per page, give target smoke. Divide by 6, max 5 smoke to ally with the lowest smoke. Gelatinous blows. Steroid additives. After gaining smoke, recover smoke gain divided by 3%. Max HP and stagger resist. Okay. Okay, that's just wonderful. This is ridiculous. Okay, he receives more stagger damage. He just takes less damage. Receives less stagger damage. Probably gonna have to go for Wang. No. Oops. Probably gonna have to go for Wang. Because he takes more stagger damage. He is blunt endured though. It's very annoying. Okay, Jean. Same smoke overdrive. Smoke addiction. Consume appetite to restore light, draw pages, gain smoke. Tremor up, damage up, and strength and endurance. Okay. Okay. On hit once per page, gain appetite based on target smoke. As after consuming appetite, recover appetite, consume max resist. Okay, this is extremely strong, but also not that bad. At least deep drags won't be that bad. Okay, same thing here. Me. Stimulating fumes, plus smoke, speed and all damage. On offensive roll, consume appetite for dice and guard. On deflate, gain appetite. On combat start, if owner has 4 plus smoke, gain flash, wind, burst, tremor, and inflict for smoke block die. After giving smoke through pages, still gives smoke appetite gain to ally with the lowest appetite. Okay. I'm gonna have to go for one of these. Probably not Jin, but I will see. And I didn't actually get any Arcana. That's so annoying. Okay, yeah, he consumed his appetite. That's wonderful. He has night smoke though. Alright, what do we do here? What does hate do exactly? Gain 1 clash at once per page. I just lose sometimes. It's fine. How profound. Okay. We're probably going for me, even though he takes less damage. This is alright. This. Why did he place it on his second die, I wonder? Honestly, no idea. I do wonder how high they will roll. I'm probably way under prepared for this. Could forceful just check this though. And just focus on this with Creek. Yep. Just to burst that stagger down. "23 roll." It seems I was way over my head. Chant. 200 damage. I basically dealt 0 damage. I have now halved their HP. Why are they attacking Tifereth? Is it because she has the most smoke, actually? Well, I can save her. That's just not possible. They've given her unrelenting. No one is even going for this puppet, wow. Lose 6 smoke at the end of each scene. Do they act? Minus 100% smoke loss. Will he not lose the smoke at all then? I wonder. If so, then this is absolutely ridiculous. Even more. There's gonna be obscene amount of damage. Okay. Played myself there. Huh, so they aren't just mono-targeting. Okay, despair. Right. I am in fact despairing over this. I do wonder if killing him would be beneficial or negative. I mean, there is just no way to do this. At least on this run, obviously. Not possible. That was a 23 roll. He has 40 appetite. Yep, and he ate all of it. Okay. Obviously, this is already a loss, not even thinking about twinning. I'm curious if I can kill one of them. Right, he also gets the... Ooh. That's the issue. He gets a block die. Should I focus on someone else then? Probably on Wang then. He does give smoke to allies, which is ridiculous. Alright. Let's restart but try again. The first scene is so nice here. Because they don't actually do much. Except when they do. Okay, Frostful Gesture here. Puppet Blockade here. Automated movement. Creek here. And creek here. And go for a free geek. Ooh. Thank you for help. Come on! If is the only one with smoke, she has one. Well, damn. Oh, they actually do target someone else. Wow. Quite annoying to say the least. 8 and 4, really? Sure. Anyone is using the big buff? Big puff? No. So it's only 2 dice, so that's annoying. Gonna go here then, and this goes here. How nice. Sharp nails. Okay, this actually does... Wait, this consumes smoke. Oh, that's not gonna be a win. There's no way. He also has strength, that's so unfortunate. I will try at least to clash with that. Yeah. Creek here, creek here. Too slow to deal with that, that's so unfortunate. Okay. As expected, this is bad. Ooh, that was surprisingly close. Ah. Okay. Probably still despair, but could consider love. Not gonna win clashes in the second part though. That's just... There's no way. Why are they still targeting her? She doesn't even have smoke. Come on. If every page won a clash. Won a clash. Still, that's... No. Cannot be done. Going for that. To just drag the bow of these. But just... not here. He's too slow. Here and here. Puppet blockade here. Puppet blockade here. Creek. Gig. Okay. Should be fine. Okay. Surely you will not lose this. That would be crazy. That's alright. That's alright. And then geek here and here. Here and forceful gesture here. Okay, you actually did get Arcana. Wonderful. Beautiful. Resplendent even. You can juggle here. This shouldn't be an issue with 38 tremor on them. This also shouldn't be an issue, probably. Now what do I do with that? Probably this. And you, we just kill. Oh. Poor. Mannequin would be fine then. You, buddy, we just kill. I have really no idea why they are targeting TFRF all the time. It's ridiculous. Oh, come on! I don't think this... Okay, we do have one more scene. This just doesn't happen, really. This happens at the end of each scene, so I don't think the Arcana will happen. There we go. Okay. No, I lost one Arcana. Okay, now they're actually targeting normally. Wow, incredible. Should be alright, more or less. And focus on Wang. Gigi will be fine. Crossful gesture here, even if it won't work perfectly. Okay, that's also alright. Juggling. Probably just gig. Not an issue losing here. Can clash with this, shouldn't be a problem at all. Can clash here too. That's whatever. Alright. Oof. No, they just... You cannot clash with them, normally. Yeah, that's just ridiculous. Probably it was just a bad choice to clash at all. Okay. At least let's kill one. 32 smoke! It's scene 2! Buddy! How is this even possible? And he also gives... Okay, he just consumes. But I think he also gives others appetite, yeah. But this is more defensively focused. Oh dear, oh dear. 5 tremor up, that's actually crazy. Where we're getting Arcana. Like, we're getting magical stuff from Arcana, that's it. Accept death here. This is also accepting death. Accept getting smacked like hell. And let's go. At least that's nice. Okay. One is gonna go down. Probably not this turn. Why is he so damage resistant? What? He's plant resistant. Plus received the magic element damage, that's... And stagger damage. They should be going staggered like crazy. He does deal, Emma does deal tremor based damage if target is staggered, yeah. It was... No, this one's on win. It was somewhere. Huh. You... Excuse me? Look, I understand 0, but -3? Minus 0.3? This I couldn't have expected. I'm gonna be honest. Under no circumstances would I expect 0.3 stagger. So yeah, this is a loss for sure. How did Tiferef went first? There was no point in attacking him at all. That's actually a huge misplay from me. No mana. Light. Regardless. Okay, let's see how this finishes. Oh, there's a lot of stagger restoration. Okay. Not sure how long this is. I really like this. But I'm not sure how many tries it will take, so I will, just for certainly. Here? No. Here. I will finish Smiling Faces this episode. But who knows when? Well, I don't know when. You'll see it right now. Attempt 4. Fortunately, the last ones ended quickly at least. I simply restart when it's inconvenient. Actually, could someone else take it? You. Yep. Great. Oh. Okay. Flash with some not too strong pages and just win both of them. Even better, clash with these that are weakened already. Here? Should be a win. I really don't want to risk it. Okay, it is purely smoke-based targeting. Gonna get slapped around a bit. It's not a tragedy. Wonderful. Please don't... Okay. Now she'll get one Arcana. Please. Despair. Yay! One Arcana. Yee gig. Also 8 speed, that's kinda crazy. This should win. This is the first one. And this should win. Here, this should also be a simple win. Just to make sure. Let's add the juggle. Let's add the jiggle. Not really. Just think whatever. Yeah. Let's go like... Yeah, let's go like this. Wonderful, beautiful, exactly what I expected to. Now that's a problem. Boom. Okay. Obviously Sakura here. and hoping that this just won't instantly win the fight. Well, it won't win the fight, but at least so it won't kill him. It's possible. Definitely possible. Okay, no need to go for more. Okay. Cannot be serious. Okay, you're gonna stagger him. Or how many? 135, that will be a kill. We want next turn to happen. So we get 3 Arcana. Here. No, well, it doesn't matter. I said we want the next turn to happen, then now I'm using Sakura, the death sentence on them. I don't think next turn is gonna happen. Might take some damage, but I think it will happen. Okay. Wonderful. Okay, he's also the villain. Do you gain the... one villain kill? Should easily happen. Damn it. Okay, I don't need to win every clash, I just need to use these. At least one of these, that is. And this should go perfectly well. I think. That wasn't meant to happen. Beautiful. Let's see how this goes. I am very scared. No villain yet. That. Ouchie. Both creeks. Should I have enough light? Absolutely should have enough light. Gonna get emotions up. Ah, this is extremely bad. There's no way Hanafuda can win against Deep Drag. Yes. Also, yes. We just accept getting dragged on. I don't want Hanafuda to accept it though. That's gonna be very bad. You're gonna suffer for that, unfortunately. Should be fine still. At how much smoke? 4 plus smoke. That's gonna be a massive die. Okay, let's see. Ridiculous completely. Actually unserious. I have no idea how. 300 damage. Okay, completely acceptable. Now, how do we not get obliterated? I just know this guard rolls like 12. It rolled 10. Okay, it's split. Who's the villain? It's so bad. Okay, we can just take these though. You're just gone. It's over. You can juggle though. Juggle your last jiggle. No, you don't have Sakura. Ah, that's really bad. Try shuffling both hands. Do I even try clashing here? It has no way of winning. This can win. Not satisfying at all though. What am I doing? There you go. Okay, that was good. Adios. Beautiful. Wonderful. How much? 270. Okay. I cannot believe she will die. Tiferef will die this turn, so that should be a win. Maybe. This should be massive. Though I think the rest will just be Hanafuda trying not to die. Oh well, she's gonna die. That's it. She's gonna die. Yeah, there's no way. Otherwise. Unfortunate. No way. How much? Yes. That's a good turn. Oh my goodness. Despair-ridden knight. Hod. Laetitia. This is gonna be over 2 hours long. Ridiculous. I'm gonna probably try going against Philip with them next time. Yeah, let's just get Laetitia. I mean, come on. Yep. There you go. And let's see what's our reward. On class, if no enemies have Gifty, give Gifty. On engaging not gifted, take 16 bleed damage and gain 5 bleed next scene. Wow. That's hilarious. At the start of your scene, sneak a friend into one random page in the hand without a friend. Or using pages involving bleed. Plus, pre-dice power and bleed through pages on hit deal 13 bleed damage at the end of third scene. Exhaust page and take max HP bleed damage. Okay. First instinct has on roll, set roll value to the max roll value and take roll value divided by 2 bleed damage. On hit or deflect, inflict 10 bleed and trigger bleed 3 times. Completely realize the Florus Technological Sciences Warp Unstable Book of Crank Chill. That's gonna be next time. Oof. Didn't expect to go how this went. But yeah, that's gonna be it for now. Thank you for watching and see you next time.